Welcome to ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 6, live from downtown Jackson and the 20th annual Shannon Street Blues and Heritage Festival. I'm Kelly McAllister alongside Tom Britt.
And we can hear the blues in the background playing there. Of course, there's a lot of changes this year's festival. The most noticeable, of course, is our location. We're on Court Square, the Madison County Courthouse, and then the bandstand is backed up to the front of City Hall facing the courthouse. And, you know, it's just a lot of fun. We moved from Shannon Street up on Court Square, but it also includes art vendors this year.
Yeah, it's a new event. Take a look at this map that we have just to kind of orient you a little to where we're sitting. A point of reference, the yellow line you see is South Highland Avenue. The main stage is set up right outside City Hall, just like Tom said. Entrance gates are on each end of Liberty Street at Baltimore and East Lafayette.
You're right, and also there is a new Rifle Art of Compassion Arts and Crafts Fair. It's the red on the map and set up on Baltimore. That's one block south of the main street. There's also areas specifically set up for children at the corner of Main and Liberty, right where we are. It's fun for the whole family.
It really is. There is a kids area. That's the yellow dot there. They have some kids jumpers, things like that. As for where to park, those are denoted on the blue dots you see there on your map. Parking is free here at the Arts Festival.
That's right, and there's a little breeze blowing, and actually, Kelly, it's a little bit cooler than it has been. But it will cost you to see the bands if you venture up from the art area over there. Tickets are $20, and here are the performers for tonight.
On the stage right now, Tyler Goodson and friends. He is the winner of this year's Battle of the Bands. They're on stage, started music just a couple of minutes ago. They'll be followed by Little Boys Blue, Rockamole, and local favorite Magi.
And tomorrow night, another slate of great music. But before that, here's what the festival has to offer. A morning 5K run, a barbecue cook-off, a dice run, and a cruise-in. It's a classic car show. And the arts fair also continues through tomorrow.
Now we're going to ask our friend Caroline to come on in. She is with the Jackson Downtown Development Corporation, the folks that put all of this on, and This is a little bit different this year.
It is. It's a little bit different. We decided we needed more space, which is a great thing to have, great problem to have, and we think it came off great.
And it's kind of that street festival feel where you can walk up and down the streets and enjoy a lot of things.
It is. We wanted everybody to be able to sit in the streets in their lawn chairs, hear the music, smell the barbecue, and it worked out perfect.
And this is really an event for the entire family, including your dog.
It is. It is. We have dogs, we have jumpers for the kids, we have food vendors, we have everything that you would want. It's wonderful.
And of course, the barbecue cooking contest, I've seen the folks already cranked it up a little bit.
They have. We had some people pull in here early this afternoon, start cooking. It continues all throughout the night, and they'll be judging tomorrow at 10 a.m.
All right. Thank you so much, Caroline.
Thank you. Come on down. We'll see you tonight and tomorrow night.
Wonderful. Right. This is a two-day event. Of course, we will have more live from the Shannon Street Blues and Heritage Festival coming up a little bit later. But right now, let's send it back to Alicia Searle, who's standing by in the studio. We are live in downtown Jackson at the Shannon Street Blues and Heritage Festival. You know, it's in its 20th year, but that doesn't mean there isn't new things. Most notably, the new, I'm going to get this name right, Art of Compassion Art Fair benefiting RIFA.
That's right, and joining us now is Jenny Thorne with RIFA, who's going to step in with us, and we're going to, okay, we'll talk on this side, that's all right. Jenny, tell us about what's going on down there on Baltimore Street on the south side of the courthouse.
We've got vendors set up, and we're just having a great time. We've got artists from all over West Tennessee and Mississippi, even some from Middle Tennessee. We've got a book sale and a silent auction, and the proceeds benefit RIFA.
I haven't had a chance to walk down. What are some of the things that folks will see when they browse through there?
We've actually got some vendors who are demonstrating their art of pottery and painting. We've got some photography, jewelry, bows, all kinds of stuff.
And why is it important for RIFA for them to be there?
It's just an opportunity for us to share more about what RIFA does and to reach out to the community. And we wanted to invite the local artists to come and join us in that.
All right, Jenny, thanks for coming by, and good luck with that new addition to the Blues Fest this year.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for stopping by.
And one really wonderful thing about the art fair is that you do not have to buy a ticket.
Right.
It's outside of the gate, so you can still partake and not even come in and listen to the music on the main stage.
That's right. If you do want to come in, tickets are $20 for tonight and tomorrow night. And as you can tell, we've already kicked it up behind us with the group that won the talent contest, right? The Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music will continue. And again, if you are trying to get get into the Blues and Heritage Festival, you need to go to Liberty Street. There are gates on both ends of Liberty Street. For now, that'll do it for us live in downtown Jackson. Sports is coming up next. You know, all those really hot temperatures on the 7-day forecast, don't believe them. It's actually pretty pleasant out here now.
Yeah, nice breeze blowing along here on Liberty Street right in front of the Madison County Courthouse and City Hall, and that's where the stage is set up for the Shannon Street Blues and Heritage Festival.
2-night events. Please come out and enjoy it. We'll see you back at 10 o'clock.
It's the hardest thing that we've ever been through, and we're just surviving. That's all.
We begin tonight with an exclusive interview with the family of Holly Bobo as we reach the 10-week mark since she was abducted from her family's home near Darden. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brad Douglas.
And I'm Kelly McAllister. Since Holly's disappearance on April 13th, her parents have spoken only once publicly. But today, Holly's mom, dad, and brother sat down exclusively with us. Since Holly's April 13th disappearance, her family tells us they have devoted every waking hour to the search. Her father, Dana, says he returned to work just a few weeks ago. Yet things are far from normal for the family. Holly's mom, Karen, and brother Clint say they spend their days handing out flyers and helping in the search in hopes that their family will once again be whole.
Sundays are one of the hardest days because we were together, our whole family, all day long, usually on Sunday, doing family things.
Coming up tonight at 10, you'll hear from Holly's brother, Clint, for the first time. He's the last person to have seen his sister and will have the very latest from the TBI as their investigation reaches the 10-week mark. So make sure to join us for our exclusive interview with Holly Bobo's family, coming up tonight on ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 10.
Troopers with the THP are working to figure out who was behind the wheel of a semi just moments before it met with a fiery and deadly fate. It happened a little before 6 this morning along Interstate 40 in Decatur County, killing Daniel and Donald Cousins of Depew, New York. Both men were 62 years old. Investigators say the two men were heading west when they ran into the median, hit a berm, and went over the bridge barrier before the big rig burst into flames. Troopers say it's unclear which man was driving and which man was in the sleeping area.
In a follow-up, the man charged along with his teen cousin in the torture slaying of a Chattanooga pastor says he wants his case prosecuted separately. Both 26-year-old Antonio Henry and 16-year-old Brendan Barnes, who is being tried as an adult, are charged with first-degree murder in the violent home invasion of Reverend David Strong in October of last year. The attorney for Henry made the request after conflicting statements given to police. Barnes has also been charged with especially aggravated robbery. No trial date has been set for either suspect.
A Madison County woman is behind bars tonight after McNairy County investigators say she lied to receive health care benefits through TennCare. 21-year-old Jaleisha Lachey Hurd is charged with 2 counts of TennCare fraud and 2 counts of theft of services. Court papers claim she received TennCare services she was not entitled to because she falsely reported the number of young children in her home. Hurd remains jailed in McNairy County in lieu of $100,000 bond.
Governor Haslam doesn't plan to stand in the way of hefty tuition hikes proposed by both of the state's higher education systems. Haslam is scheduled to attend the University of Tennessee's Board of Trustees meeting in Knoxville tomorrow, where tuition hikes are on the agenda. The Republican governor said earlier this week he'd like the schools to find longer-term solutions to their funding problems. A 10 to 12% increase is proposed by the UT system for this fall, while the Board of Regents is planning a 9 to 12% increase.
New at 6 in the almost week's time, a Tresvant man was gunned down outside a house in Humboldt. Police have yet to make an arrest.
Today, officers are making a plea for help in the search for Michael Brown's killer. ABC 7 Eyewitness News reporter Daniel Wilkerson is following the story. He joins us live with the details. Daniel? Up next, we'll show you where Tennessee ranks when it comes to states having a hard time resting easy at night.
Then later in sports, Greg Hammond talks with both players and coaches who participated in this year's All-Star game about some of its shining